Hello, welcome to Imperial Truth, your source for honest and clear reporting. Here is the news for February 28, 2025.
FBI Director Kash Patel is considering a partnership with the UFC to enhance agents' martial arts skills. This initiative aims to provide agents with advanced hand-to-hand combat training, leveraging the expertise of UFC professionals. The proposal reflects Patel's commitment to improving the physical preparedness of FBI personnel. While some officials support the idea, others express concerns about the potential costs and the practicality of implementing such a program. The FBI has yet to release detailed plans or a timeline for the proposed partnership.
A recent Pentagon memo mandates the identification and separation of transgender service members from the U.S. military. The directive requires procedures to identify transgender troops by March 26, with separations to be completed by June 25. This policy shift has elicited strong reactions from affected service members and advocacy groups. Transgender personnel describe the memo as jarring and express concerns about their futures in the armed forces. Critics argue that the policy undermines the inclusivity and diversity of the military. The Pentagon has not provided specific reasons for the change, leading to widespread speculation and concern within the ranks.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has unexpectedly canceled planned meetings to discuss the composition of the upcoming seasonal flu vaccine. The March 13 meeting of the FDA's Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee was called off without explanation. This abrupt cancellation has raised concerns among health experts about potential delays in vaccine development. Timely decisions on flu vaccine formulations are crucial for manufacturers to produce sufficient doses ahead of the flu season. The lack of clarity from the FDA has left stakeholders uncertain about the next steps. Health officials emphasize the importance of these meetings in ensuring public health preparedness.
Democratic lawmakers have pointed out that Elon Musk's business ventures have benefited from approximately $38 billion in government funding. This figure encompasses various subsidies, contracts, and tax incentives awarded to companies like Tesla and SpaceX. The revelation has sparked debate over the role of public funds in supporting private enterprises. Critics argue that such substantial government support contradicts Musk's advocacy for reduced federal spending. Supporters contend that investments in Musk's companies have driven innovation and yielded economic benefits. However, said benefits have not manifested themselves as Musk continues to acquire contracts from the government that were canceled by DOJ.
Republican lawmakers are reevaluating the practice of holding town hall meetings due to increasingly hostile interactions with constituents. Recent events have seen voters expressing frustration over policies related to mass layoffs and budget cuts. In response, GOP House leaders have advised members to consider alternative methods of engagement. Some representatives are opting for virtual forums or limiting public appearances to manage confrontations. This shift has raised concerns about the accessibility and transparency of elected officials.
A recent meeting between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and U.S. President Donald Trump escalated into a heated exchange. During the Oval Office discussion, Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance criticized Zelensky for perceived ingratitude toward American support. The confrontation has drawn significant attention from international observers. The discord centers around differing perspectives on military aid and diplomatic relations with Russia. Zelensky's firm stance against compromising with Russian President Vladimir Putin clashed with Trump's approach, leading to heightened tensions.
U.S. consumer spending experienced a decline in February 2025, marking the first decrease since March 2023. This downturn follows a revised increase in January and reflects growing concerns over economic policies and inflation. The data, released by the Commerce Department's Bureau of Economic Analysis, indicates potential challenges ahead for economic growth. Analysts attribute the spending reduction to uncertainties surrounding trade policies and rising living costs. The decline in consumer confidence suggests that households may be tightening budgets in response to economic volatility.
President Donald Trump has mandated that federal employees return to in-person work 5 days a week. This directive includes those previously hired under remote work arrangements, with agencies like the Department of Health and Human Services instructing staff to comply. The policy aims to restore traditional workplace operations across federal agencies. Critics argue that the sudden shift may lead to increased resignations and disrupt agency functions. Supporters believe that in-person collaboration enhances efficiency and accountability. The administration emphasizes the importance of returning to pre-pandemic operational norms.
The world's wealthiest individuals have faced substantial financial setbacks in February 2025. Notably, Elon Musk's net worth has decreased by $52 billion since the beginning of the month, while Jeff Bezos has lost nearly $35 billion. Market volatility and regulatory concerns have been cited as key reasons for these financial losses. The downturn follows a wave of tech industry sell-offs and global economic uncertainties. Despite these setbacks, analysts predict that long-term investment strategies may help these billionaires recover.
The Federal Aviation Administration is reportedly considering terminating its contract with Verizon in favor of using SpaceX's Starlink for communication services. This potential shift aims to improve aviation communication infrastructure, particularly for remote and rural airports. The FAA has yet to finalize the decision but is actively assessing Starlink's capabilities. Advocates argue that Starlink's satellite-based system could provide more reliable and faster connectivity than Verizon's terrestrial network. However, concerns remain over the cost and logistical challenges of transitioning to the new system. The FAA is expected to announce its final decision later this year.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You can also follow us on our other socials, links in the description box below. Thank you again.